about the difference between courses and membership programs. So if you're struggling to choose between launching a course or a membership, then today is for you. We're going to deep dive into the key differences and how you can decide which is the best fit for your goals and for your audience. So hang on in as we do, as always, our countdown and our little dance party as we wait for all our live attendees to jump into the VIP room. All right, back in about 3 minutes.
You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You shouldn't doubt yourself, 'cause you're a work of art. You should know that you are perfect with those flaws. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Know that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine, shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Shine. Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine, shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine.
Welcome everybody to Strategy with Sally. I'm your host, Sally Sparks Cousins. I am an automation nerd and I love me some sexy numbers. But today we're here to talk about courses versus membership programs. Let me know below in the chat whether you're on replay or whether you're live or wherever you're listening to this. Do you have a course or a membership program, or are you in that decision-making time where you're trying to decide which is the best fit for you? So get out those tippy-tap fingers and let me know. You see, today I want to cover a few things with you. We're going to look at some challenges between both types, whether it's courses or memberships, and we're also going to discuss, what some benefits for having a course over a membership or vice versa. So let's dig into the content today, and then we've got some GSD at the end of today, which means some get shit done. We're going to help you make a decision which process you would like to decide to do, right? So after we go through everything, I'm hoping that you will have a fair idea about, what's good about them, what's bad about them, and also which one is right for you and for your audiences. All right, so let's begin with challenges that I see a lot of people have choosing between a course or a membership program. You see, it's a big decision for you, right? You want to decide which will be a profitable one, but also what is it going to be for you long term. So first up, you need to think about your commitment and your expectations. You see, courses often come with a start and an end date, which requires that your course is delivered in a package, sometimes upfront. And if you followed me for any length of time, you will know maybe the first time around when you run the course, you do it live, and then it is ongoing and evergreen. But it's quite a daunting task, right? Especially if you're thinking about creating something quite comprehensive. Whereas in a membership, on the other hand, demands that you have continuous content creation and engagement to keep those subscribers interested in paying you month after month. So deciding between sort of that sprint that you may want to do when you create a course or that longer content creation can be a little tricky. And it really depends upon how you like to work and how you like to engage with your audience. Then the second thing is the issue of pricing and also value perception. You see, pricing a course involves evaluating the entire content, the bonuses, the transformation, the promise that you're giving your people. Now, memberships, however, are usually priced based on a monthly basis, which can sometimes make it seem a little bit more affordable and a little bit more achievable. But it also requires you to constantly prove value to retain members. So balancing affordability, and you need to do it along with perceived value. This is a challenge regardless of which model you choose to do. Now, the third thing is your audience's sort of behavior and their preferences. So also, this plays a crucial role. Some audiences prefer a real deep dive into a course, and they're really eager and committed to focusing on a period of learning to get to the outcome. Now, others might favor that ongoing support, that community, and your evolving content inside of a membership program. So understanding your audiences, their learning preferences, your commitment level, and this really is the key to getting this right for you, because you have to be there for your people. And a lot of people can get this wrong, which can lead to really low engagement and high churn rates. Now, the next thing to consider when choosing between the two is scalability and also sustainability. And courses can be sold to an unlimited number of people, an unlimited amount of time, without much work after you've created the course, which makes it highly scalable. However, memberships require constant nurturing, new content, community management, which can be more sustainable in the long run, but also is more labor intensive. Okay, so creators often struggle with choosing which model best aligns with their long-term business goals, your personal capacity for how much ongoing work you actually want to do. And lastly, another challenge we see is choosing your tech. Your tools, right? Both courses and memberships need a platform that supports the delivery model whether it's integrating your payment gateways, ensuring content security, and also facilitating community and their interaction. And, sometimes, the tech and the tools require a little bit of hurdle jumping for you to find the right platform that aligns with your tech skills and also your budget. So, also providing a seamless experience for your audience is also a really crucial step. So, choosing between creating a course or a membership site is not just about the content you want to deliver. It's about considering your own strengths, your audience's needs, the kind of business model that you envisage for yourself. It is a decision that requires really careful thought and planning. So, let me move into our next section, which is talking about, let's go a little bit deeper into courses. All right, so deep diving into courses, let's really talk about the benefits of a course. So, a course will give your audience a really structured learning journey. One of the standout benefits of having a course is the ability to take the learner on a structured journey from point A to point Z. This structured approach is a really fantastic way for you to help your people in a really step by step, progressive fashion, right? So that they grasp the content fully. Also, a benefit of having a course is it's perceived as a higher value. So courses often come with a higher value in perception, especially when they promise to deliver a really big transformation or a result. So this perception allows you as a creator to price your courses more at a premium price, which reflects the comprehensive nature of what it is that you provide in that content, and also that the transformation that you promise that you will get them to. Now, the third thing in regards to a benefit for your course is it's scalable, right? Once you create a course, it can be sold unlimited number of times to unlimited amount of students without always having to increase your workload. So the scalability is really a massive draw for you as a creator looking for ways to generate more revenue without equally increasing your time investment. Now, also, the last thing is passive income, right? With evergreen content, that's what a course is. Courses can become a source of passive income. So after that huge initial effort in creating the course, you can then focus on marketing and selling it repeatedly, right? You can't sell a secret, right? So no matter which you choose, you need to do a lot of marketing efforts to get your message out there. So the good thing with a course is you would be able to make money while you sleep. I love getting up and checking my Slack channel. I've got an automation that goes in there every time a new payment comes through. It's really cool to wake up and go, oh, I made $1,000 while I slept, right? Now, challenges though with creating and selling an online course is the upfront time and effort that is required to create the course. So you want to create high quality, right? That really gives an outcome to your people. So from planning and content creation to filming and editing and all the initial stages in regards to creating that content, there's a lot more upfront time involved. And secondly, the technology and the tools, if you're not real tech savvy, sometimes it can hold you back a little bit, including, what platform should you choose? How do you integrate payments? Ensuring that your content is secure, but also easily accessible. Now, you all know I love Kajabi. It makes things so much easier for you in regards to your technology and the tools because it has all of those things in there. Now, the next thing in regards to a challenge could be market saturation. So, depending on your niche, you might find lots of other people out there with a similar offering. So, standing out, this is where it really requires you to create great content, but marketing, 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 and lots of strategy so that you can have a really unique selling proposition for those people so that you will stand out, you will look different, and people will raise their hand and say yes to you. But remember, baby, every day be marketing. Now, another huge thing that we see, and this is across all of courses, is a struggle with people completing, right? Completion rates are one of the most persistent challenges you will find with having an online course. And low completion rates, generally speaking, most courses, industry standards is only 10% of people finish the course. That's crazy, right? When they put all that money out there. So, you will need to think about keeping your students engaged and motivated so that they finish. You know, putting a course together is one thing, but getting them to finish to the finish line is a whole other kettle of fish, and you need to be thinking about that. So, design your course in a thoughtful way that also encourages interactivity, lots of different elements where they can continuously feel like they're making progress, like assessments and quizzes to kind of help push them through. And of course, a little bit of nurture goes a long way. So, the ideal scenario for choosing a course model, you need to decide, have you developed a defined transformation to the offer? So, what you need to think about here is that the content that you promise is clear and has transformation or an outcome, right? So, learning a specific skill and achieving that goal, you need to ensure that it is well defined so people know what it is that they're signing up for. So, the clarity for this will help your students seek specific results and really want to work with you, providing you have actually mapped it out well. Now, your content is also evergreen, but that doesn't mean you can't tweak it, right? We're always iterating our program. But the great thing with a course is you don't have to constantly and frequently be doing updates. So when you are thinking about creating a course, think about how often would that particular content change, right? We want to make it as evergreen as possible so that it ensures that your course remains relevant and sellable for years and years to come. So I'll give you an example. I created a course on Facebook ads. Not so evergreen in regards to the UI. Who logs into Facebook and they've moved buttons or they've hidden something that used to be there and is no longer there? I swear half the time they're just moving things around because they've got nothing else better to do. So I found having an evergreen Facebook ad course was really tricky because they're always changing the user experience, like where all the buttons are. So most of my stuff that we do when we help people with their Facebook ads now is we do it part of the coaching program that we have. So our membership style that we have. So that as things change and update, we kind of keep it more relevant. So also, if you're somebody who prefers working on big projects, a course could be right for you, right? You enjoy diving deep into topics and creating really amazing content, and the course, it aligns with your working style and also your teaching style. So it will allow you to focus intensely for an extended period of time, maybe just on one outcome, one project, one transformation. And if you're looking at a course, then you will also have scalable revenue because creators aim to scale their income without directly trading time for money, right? If you're into a course and that's the thing you want to do, it's probably, but maybe you're tapped out in your one-on-one and you're looking for a way to scale without trading more time. So once your course is created, you can focus really on scaling your marketing. That's right, your marketing efforts so that you can increase your sales. So, choosing to create an online course will involve you weighing up both the benefits and the challenges really carefully. It requires you to give a level of commitment up front, but offers a really rewarding way for you to share your knowledge and impact lives and to generate income. So, if you're considering this model, the course model, reflect on your personal goals, your content that you can provide, and also your audience's needs to ensure that it's the right fit for you. Now, let's dive a little deeper into memberships. So let's focus now on the memberships. Now, this is a really popular model for a lot of content creators out there seeking recurring revenue, but also love building community. So, as we dive into the benefits and challenges, I want to discuss with you what might be the right choices for you to consider when you're trying to decide between a course and a membership program. So, a benefit is, of course, reoccurring revenue, baby. One of the biggest draws for a membership model is that steady reoccurring revenue. Memberships pay a regular fee, providing a predictable income stream that can grow your membership as it expands, more money in your pocket. Also, a benefit of a membership is community. Now, memberships naturally foster this amazing sense of community along with your members, right? They all start engaging with each other, they all start helping each other. It's one of the best things that I find with a membership program. And this really can lead to high member satisfaction. Untie your tongue, Sally. Member satisfaction, right? And their retention, and even content co creation as members share their experience and their knowledge. I love it. We hear people all the time saying, wow, I heard a question that I didn't even know that I needed. And they're always learning from each other just by listening to each other as they're all learning side by side. Now, another benefit is flexibility in your content delivery. So, unlike a course, which you're often structured and it's comprehensive, a membership offers flexibility to deliver a variety of different content, different formats, and also different topics. And this can also include having Q&A sessions, little mini webinars, mini courses, additional resources. We invite experts into our membership model. So dynamic content as well is another benefit of your membership. So what this means is you can thrive on fresh, ongoing content. The dynamic nature, it really keeps your members engaged and subscribed and hopefully continuously paying you for you to continue to get that reoccurring revenue. And what we find with the membership model is people really look forward to what's coming next. Now, some challenges around running a membership site is there is content creation demand. So, unlike a course that you create at once and just to iterate every now and then, memberships require continuous content creation to keep the community engaged. Now, this can be time consuming and also may lead to content fatigue if you don't manage it well and plan well. Now, another challenge is member retention. Okay, now I know some people talk about churn. I like to talk about retention because we want to keep those beautiful humans. While membership offers that reoccurring revenue, retaining members can be a challenge. You must continuously demonstrate value and engage your community to prevent churn. Now, another challenge can be also managing expectations. You know, a lot of the members may have lots of different expectations about what they consider to be value and what they should receive. So, balancing the expectations with what you can consistently deliver is a really crucial step to ensure that you've got satisfaction and also retention. And now, a final challenge to consider is your community management. Now, in the thriving community, it's a really double-edged sword. On one hand, it's got to be engaging and vibrant and keep people coming back for more. But on the other hand, it requires also moderation and management to ensure that the environment stays a positive, judgment-free space for all of the members. So, when you're opting for a membership model, I want you to really enjoy regular interaction, right? So if you love engaging with your audience, if you love providing ongoing support, if you love fostering a community, then the membership model can be incredibly rewarding. And this model thrives on interaction and also personal connection from you. Now, I love the membership model. That's why we have the VOZ inside of our community, right? The virtual office space where clients can jump in and out of 9 hours a day, 4 days a week. It's also manned by a staff member because we love having engagement. And also, another reason for choosing to opt for a membership model is maybe you love that your content is always evolving. Now, if your niche involves a particular type of topic that constantly updates or expands, then also a membership model allows you to evolve your content as well. And this keeps your offerings fresh and relevant. Now, if you want to choose the membership model, you probably want to build a loyal community because memberships excel in building communities of really like minded individuals. So, if your goal is to create a safe space for people to connect, to share, to grow, then a membership site can be perfect for what you want to achieve with your business model. And also, a membership model is fabulous if you're seeking that reoccurring revenue. So, for creators looking for a steady stream of income, memberships provide reoccurring revenue. And this really is a great way to predict your income financially. And I found that, it really is a great way to build income over time. Whereas in, a course, you kind of get a lot of money up front, but in a membership model, you can kind of grow and scale it over time. So deciding between courses and membership programs often come down to your content, your lifestyle, and your preferences, and also how you would like to interact with your audiences. Now, memberships offer a chance for you to build deeper relationships with your community, and it provides an ongoing value to your audience. However, they require commitment to regular content creation and also commitment to engagement. So consider your own goals. What's your capacity for creating content? And what type of relationship do you want with your audience? Now, each model offers different benefits and also challenges, as we've covered, but the right choice really depends on what aligns for you, what is best suited for your vision and your strengths. So, let's do a little side by side comparison here to kind of help you get a little closer to deciding which one you would like to go down. So, putting together a course and a membership side by side, if we compare them, I want you to start to think and weighing up the options, I guess, of which model best suits you. Okay, so let's talk about value to the audience. So the first thing to really consider is, like I said, value to the audience. So courses provide structure, a comprehensive learning pathway, and they're really ideal for delivering a sustainable transformation or a specific outcome. So, for someone looking to master a new skill or achieve a particular goal, a course that offers immersion in the content is a really great way for your audience to go. However, a membership, on the other hand, offers ongoing support. So you get more of a sense of belonging and continuous learning. So the value lies here in community, the regular content updates, and also the cumulative learning experience that they all have together. It's about being part of a journey rather than reaching a destination. All right, the next thing to consider is engagement. So courses tend to have a burst of high engagement when everyone signs up and they've got the, excitement flowing through their veins, especially when you include maybe some forums like live Q&As, office hours. However, this engagement typically peaks during the start of the course and can really, really taper off. So you get your 10% that are still around at the end of the course. Now, a membership, this, on the other hand, is really creating sustained engagement with regular content updates and community interactions and even live events. And it really gives your members the feeling of, oh, I can't wait for that next thing, right? Making a membership more of a powerhouse for building long-term relationships. Now, the third thing to consider when we're looking at these side by side is revenue potential. All right, now courses can generate a really large amount of revenue up front, especially during a launch or during your promotional periods. Now, the scalability of a course means that you can sell the same course to many without reaching kind of like a workload cap, right? Whereas in memberships, they offer this allure of reoccurring revenue. While individual payments might be smaller than, that one-time course purchase, over time, memberships can potentially, give you more money through that subscription, especially if you focus on high retention and keeping people engaged and coming back and eager. Now, the next thing to consider is your workload. Now, a course requires a significant upfront investment in both time and resources for you to create it. However, once the course is developed, it can become that passive stream of income with little tweaks and iterations and updates, and you can spend more time focusing in on marketing efforts. Whereas in a membership, the demand for consistent work in that content creation space, plus ensuring community engagement is high so that you can keep your members subscribed every month. So the workload is ongoing, but it's also more predictable in regards to, on a Tuesday, I've got to turn up and I've got to do my strategy with Sally session, right? So I know what I'm doing week upon week. So if you're choosing a course, I would say you're choosing it because you want to create detailed, structured educational content with a clear beginning and an end. And courses are excellent at this. On the other hand, if you opt for a membership course, a membership program, you're looking to create interaction and you wish to build a thriving community. And you really enjoy producing varied content. So membership is perfect for creators who value long-term relationships and they want to create a space for continuous growth. So in conclusion, both courses and memberships have their distinct advantages and disadvantages, right? The choice should align with your content style, your engagement preferences, your revenue goals, and how much work you're willing to commit. So remember, it's not just about those financial gains, but it's also about that satisfaction and the impact that you will give based on your chosen model. Okay, so we're going to move now into what I like to do is some GSD. Who's ready for some GSD? Let me know. Who knows what GSD is? So GSD is our get shit done. So now we love to put these in. So if you're out there listening to this right now, I want you to grab a pen and paper as we work through our GSD task for today to help you choose the right path to success, whether it be a course or a membership program. All right, so let's come here. So the first thing is, I've lost my little screen over here so we can bring things up for you. All right, so this is the GSD section. of today's live. And this is where I want to turn all the insights that we've spoken about into actions, right? We've got to get shit done. So today we're going to tackle that crucial decision that many of you face between choosing and launching a course or starting a membership program. So, the first thing I want you to do is identify your individual business goals. Okay, so what I want you to do right now is I want you to write down your top 3 business goals for the upcoming year. So, think about what it is that you're really aiming for. Is it possible for you to maximize your revenue as quickly as possible? Or maybe you're really looking to build a really tight knit community, or maybe you're looking at establishing yourself as an authority in your niche. Okay, so understanding your primary goals is crucial to determining whether or not you want to go for a course or a membership program. Now, the second thing I want you to do is in step 2, I want you to think about your audience. Put yourself in your audience's shoes. What do they truly need? Are they looking for a deep transformation that might be in a course? Or maybe they're craving support, updates, and community, which then would lead you into a membership program. So, knowing your audience's needs can significantly sway your decision. So, let me know, is it more about the deep dive, or is it about, craving updates and community? What is it that your audience really, really wants? Now, wherever you're watching this or listening to this, let me know. Pop it in the chat. Now, the next step 3 in this GSD is to assess your personal content creation capacity. So reflect now on your capacity for creating content. Creating a course might require a bit more upfront effort, but when it's done, it's done. And you can just go back and slightly tweak and iterate to make it better over time. While membership demands continuous content production. So, what best fits for your schedule? Do you want to build it once and then just iterate? Or are you looking at continuous content production, right? So, what fits best with your schedule and also your personal energy levels over time? Okay, step 4 in this decision-making process is for you to consider how you like to engage with your audience. So, do you thrive on ongoing interaction? Do you love community building? Do you love giving support? Now, this is at the heart of a membership model. Or do you prefer to deliver comprehensive content that speaks for itself, as in a course? All right, step number 5 is consider your revenue model. Now, think about your revenue model that suits you. Are you okay with a big launch, right? And then incremental sales? That's a course. Or is the idea of building a steady, predictable income through a monthly subscription sound more appealing to you? Then that would be a membership. All right, and then that takes us to the final step, step number 6, decision moment. We need to choose it. We need to get that shit done and then move on. So based on what you've just outlined, which model feels right for you? Which one aligns with your goals, with your audience's needs, and also the content creation capacity and your engagement style and your revenue preference? And there you have it. This is a structured approach for you to help you decide whether you want to go with a course or a membership model. So I'd love to hear from you and your decision, your thoughts and any insights that you've gained from this exercise. Please share it in the chat or take a screenshot where you're listening to this and tag me on social media and let me know. I love hearing from you. So as we come to the end of today's episode, let's quickly recap some key things we've discussed about choosing a course and a membership for your digital product. Now, we've explored the unique strategies and the opportunities that each model presents. Now, what is your commitment level? What is your pricing strategy? Audiences' preferences is also crucial, and also the scalability, and also to consider the technological considerations that you will face. So, whether you're drawn to structured, a transformational journey from point A to Z, or you're looking for that dynamic, community driven approach of a membership, the choice ultimately needs to hinge on what best aligns with you, your business goals, your content creation style, and how you wish to engage with your audience. So, here's some takeaways that I hope will clarify. Sorry, that clarify will carry forward. Hello, dyslexia. Hello, brain fart. All right, so understand your audience, know what their preferences are, their needs. That's crucial. Align them with your business goals, so reflect on your long term vision and how you want this model to fit into the picture of your life. Courses offer scalability and more income up front, while memberships, a steady reoccurring income with the chance of building a really loyal community. Consider your content creation capacity. To be honest, do you want to be creating content every single month? Or can you see yourself putting in a lot more work up front and then it becomes sort of that longer term investment where you're saving time in the future? And make sure you do evaluate all the tech and the tools and the platforms that will best suit what it is you want to do. So, as we wrap up, I want to take a moment to thank all of you for joining me today. Thank you all here inside of the room. And it's your time now. Okay. I want you to engage with your audience. I want you to be enthusiastic about what it is that you want to teach them. We make these lives for you every single week because I want you to learn something new. I want it to be rewarding and insightful. And I want you to think about that inside of whether you do a course or a membership program. Now, whether you're here for the live or you're catching the replay or you're listening to this on the podcast, you being here is a really vital part of our amazing Sparkle community, and we're growing every day. So if you found this really valuable today, please remember to subscribe to the channel, right? Here on Instagram, here on YouTube, or if you're listening to this on the podcast, make sure you do hit that subscribe button, right? And the little bell so that you get notifications when we go live. And we do this every single week. We go live every week, and we love to talk about different strategies and insights and to give tips that will help you thrive both in your personal and professional endeavors. Now, as I leave you, I want to leave you with a thought to carry you through this journey. In the pursuit of your dreams and your goals, the path may not always be clear or easy, but it is courage within you that will continue, that truly will define your success. So let this be a reminder that every step you take, no matter how small, every single step will move you forward. So embrace the journey, be brave, keep pushing the boundaries, and never forget that the most significant achievement that you will get often comes from the biggest challenges. So thank you again for joining us, for spending a little bit of time and energy here with us. And remember, the world is your canvas. I want you to paint it with your beautiful sparkles, right? And before we head off, let's see who we have here in the room. Does anyone want to share a key takeaway from today? They've all got their cameras off today, so they might be a little shy. Otherwise, we'll just go dark and we'll head into the Q&A. All right. Everyone's staying dark today. All right. I think if you've been here in Australia, the weather has been atrociously hot. So hot. It's been over 40 degrees Fahrenheit for 3 days straight. And I'm sure I hate the heat. I don't know about you. Let me know in the chat. Are you somebody who doesn't like the heat? Because can you see me sweating? I can always cool down, but always warm up, but I can never cool down. So once I start sweating, that's it. It's over. And as you can see, my husband has also brought me an iced coffee today because whatever I can do to stay cool. All right, guys, we are very quiet in the VIP room. Let us know. Out there on the live stream, we've got Mary, who is saying that she's currently working on her first course, but she's interested in understanding memberships. And also we have, oh, nice. Thank you so very much. Now, yay, you did make it. Awesome, guys. Well, there's a lot more comments coming in, but no questions. So let's head on off for today. As always, guys, never let anyone dull your sparkle. Make sure you get at least one income-producing activity done each and every day. And I will see you on the next live. And run.
You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You shouldn't doubt yourself, 'cause you're a work of art.